Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. So this video is going to be a review on 3-digit by 1-digit multiplication. Our first example problem is 456 times 4, and I'm going to go through step by step how to solve that problem. So when you see a problem like this, I want you to think of it as 3 separate single-digit problems where we regroup anytime our product is 10 or more. So starting in the ones place, we're going to multiply 6 times 4. And then if our answer to 6 times 4 is more than 10, we will regroup. So 6 times 4 equals 24. That is more than 10, so we will need to regroup. The 4 and 24 goes in the ones place. The 2 and 24 gets carried over to the tens place. 5 times 4 equals 20, plus 2 equals 22. 2, carry the 2. 4 times 4 equals 16, plus 2 equals 18. And we have our final answer. 456 times 4 equals 1,824. All right, moving on to the next example problem. I'm Mr. Camilleri, and this is the Mr. Camilleri Show YouTube channel. So next example problem, we have 749 times 8. So starting in the ones place, we're going to multiply 8 times 9. 9 times 8 equals 72. The 2 in 72 goes in the ones place. The 7 gets carried over to the tens place. Four times 8 equals 32. Plus 7 equals 39. So again, we have to regroup. The 9 and 39 goes in the tens place. The 3 gets carried over to the hundreds place. 7 times 8 equals 56. Plus 3 equals 59. And we have our final answer. 749 times 8 equals 5,992. All right, and we are moving on to the next example problem. It's the Mr. Camilleri Show. It's the Mr. C. It's the Mr. Camilleri Show. Shout out to Mr. C. So we have 476 times 5. So starting in the ones place, 6 times 5 equals 30. 0, carry the 3. 7 times 5 equals 35. Plus 3 equals 38. 8, carry the 3. 4 times 5 equals 20. Plus 3 equals 23. And we have our final answer. 476 times 5 equals 2,380. All right, moving on to the next example problem. All right, shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm. All right, we have 643 times 2. So starting in the ones place, 3 times 2 equals 6. We do not need to regroup since our product is less than 10. We only regroup when our product is 10 or more. 4 times 2 equals 8. Again, no regrouping needed. 6 times 2 equals 12. And we have our final answer, 643 times 2 equals 1,286. All right, moving on to the next example. All right, we have 745 times 5. Shout out to the person that just hit the like button. I appreciate you. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. All right, starting in the ones place, we have 5 times 5. 5 times 5 equals 25. So 5, carry the 2. 4 times 5 equals 20, plus 2 equals 22. 2, carry the 2. 7 times 5 equals 35, plus 2 equals 37. And we have our final answer, 745 times 5 equals 3,725. All right, moving on to the next example problem. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. It's the Mr. C. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. Shout out to Mr. C. So next example problem, we have 898 times 3. So we're starting in the ones place. We are always starting in the ones place. We always start in the ones place. 8 times 3 equals 24. The 4 and 24 goes in the ones place. The 2 and 24 gets carried over to the tens place. 9 times 3 equals 27. Plus 2 equals 29. So the 9 and 29 goes in the tens place. The 2 gets carried over to the hundreds place. 8 times 3 again equals 24. Plus 2 equals 26. And we have our final answer. 898 times 3 equals 2,694. Huge shout out to everybody tuning in and everybody that hit that like button. I appreciate you. Remember to subscribe if you have not already. All right, next example. We are rocking with 3-digit by 1-digit multiplication. All right, 914 times 9. So starting in the ones place, 4 times 9 equals 36. The 6 in 36 goes in the ones place. The 3 gets carried over to the tens place. 1 times 9 equals 9, plus 3 equals 12. 2, carry the 1. 9 times 9 equals 81, plus 1 equals 82. And we have our final answer. 914 times 9 equals 8,226. All right, moving on to the next example. I'm Mr. Camilleri, and this is the Mr. Camilleri Show YouTube channel. All right, next example, we have 549 times 4. So we start in the ones place. 4 times 9, again, equals 36. 6, carry the 3. 4 times 4 equals 16, plus 3 equals 19. 9, carry the 1. 5 times 4 equals 20, plus 1 equals 21. And we have our final answer. 549 times 4 equals 2,196. All right, moving on to the next example problem. I'm thinking we're going to do about 5 more examples, and then we'll call it a video. All right, next example problem, we have 528 times 5. 8 times 5 equals 40, is 0, carry the 4. Two times 5 equals 10, plus 4 equals 14, 4 carry the 1. 5 times 5 equals 25, plus 1 equals 26. And we have our final answer. 528 times 5 equals 2,640. All right, next example. 4 more to go. $748 times 2. 8 times 2 equals 16. 6 carry the 1. 4 times 2 equals 8, plus 1 equals 9. We do not need to regroup in the tens place since our product is less than 10. 7 times 2 equals 14. And we have our final answer, 748 times 2 equals 1,496. All right, 3 more examples left and we will call it a video. Shout out to everybody tuning in. $854 times 6. 4 times 6 equals 24. 4 carry the 2. 5 times 6 equals 30, plus 2 equals 32. 2 carry the 3. 8 times 6 equals 48, plus 3 equals 51. And we have our final answer, 854 times 6 equals 5,124. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit that like button. All right, 794 times 7. So starting in the ones place, 4 times 7 equals 28. 8, carry the 2. 9 times 7 equals 63, plus 2 equals 65. 5, carry the 6. 7 times 7 equals 49, plus 6 equals 55. And we have our final answer. 794 times 7 equals 5,558. All right, I believe we have 2 examples left. We either have 1 or 2. I actually lost count. I'll do 2 more. I'll do 2 more. Why not? $916 times 2. Starting in the ones place, 6 times 2 equals 12. 2 carry the 1. 1 times 2 equals 2, plus 1 equals 3. 9 times 2 equals 18. And we have our final answer. 916 times 2 equals 1,832. All right, moving on to the next example problem. And this will be the final example problem of the video. Seven hundred and 734 times 3. 734 times 3. 4 times 3 equals 12. 2 carry the 1. 3 times 3 equals 9. Plus 1 equals 10. 0 carry the 1. 7 times 3 equals 21. Plus 1 equals 22. And we have our final answer. 734 times 3 equals 2,202. All right, that is my live stream for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there's an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will try to do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off.